Hi everybody, welcome to STEAM. Today we're going to be making puffy paint with just a few ingredients. So let me show you what you need. Alright, so you're going to need shaving cream or shaving foam. Make sure it's not the gel kind. You'll need a piece of paper. If you have a cardstock, something a little thicker, that might work a little better. I just have regular paper, but even if you wanted to use a piece of cardboard, something like that, that might work a little better for our heavy puffy paint that we're going to make. You'll need a paintbrush, some kind of container. I just am going to do one color today, so I'm just having the one container. But if you're going to do several colors, you can get a few different containers. They don't have to be quite this big, but you'll need at least probably about half this size. You're going to need some kind of glue. I'm going to use clear glue today, but if you do have Elmer's white glue, that's actually what's usually used in this recipe, so if you do have that at home, that might be a little better. I'm just getting these toothpicks just to stir, so if you have a straw or a wood stick, wooden spoon, that's fine, anything to stir it up. And food coloring to add the colors. So I'm going to draw a sunshine today, so I'm just going to be using yellow food coloring. So let me get that out. But you could make different colors by mixing the colors, or you can do one of each of these one colors. Up to you. You'll just need a different container for each color. So what you want to do is you want about half shaving cream, half glue in your mixture. So I'm going to do a little layer of shaving cream. It's kind of hard to measure, so you can just kind of estimate and add a little bit more of whatever you need. You just kind of want a thick texture. So I'm just going to do a layer of shaving cream. Okay, this one definitely puffs up, so I just needed a thin layer to get a layer on the bottom. And I'm going to open my glue, and I'm just going to pour a layer of glue as well. So I'm not going to measure because it's a little hard to measure. I'm just going to get it to the texture I want, and I can always add more glue or add more shaving cream. That's okay too. So I'm going to stir it with my toothpicks. Get it all mixed in. If you have a plastic spoon, that'd be working great to stir, or a wooden stick, whatever you have. So you just kind of want a texture that's going to stick up, so a little thicker than a regular shaving cream. So I probably need a little bit more glue in mine. It's a little too flowy right now, a little bit too thin. So I'm going to get a little bit more glue. I think I'll do another layer on top and mix that all in there. Okay. Okay, so we'll get that all mixed in. You just want a texture that's going to be thick enough where if you kind of pick it up, it just kind of stays. So you get that puffy paint texture. So just mix it real well. And you can always test it with a few different methods if you want. So I got kind of a thicker texture here, so I'm going to try this. I'm going to add my colors in, so I'm going to get a bold yellow to make the sunshine. So I'm going to do a few drops of yellow. Okay, and then get that mixed in there. So this I'm just doing the one color. So if you're doing multiple colors, just do this exact same technique and just do it multiple times, as many colors as you want to make. I'm just going to keep it simple and do just a yellow sunshine today to show you guys how to do it. So get it all mixed in, unless you want some to be a little bit white or to get that color in there. You can also mix it with your paintbrush too, if that's a little easier for you. Whatever works. Alright, so I've got that thick puffy paint going. So now that I made my paint, I'm just going to draw my picture. So it's nice, big, thick. This one you kind of want to blob it on. So you're just going to make it a big scoop and you just kind of squish it on there so it stays nice and puffy. If you wanted to color in a coloring page this way, or if you wanted to draw a picture first and then fill it in, that might be a good way to do it. Just because you have to make it so globby, just so that it stays nice and thick. You could also do a layer and then just kind of fill it in. I think that's what I'm going to do, so I get that big sun shape. And then I can just fill that in there. So let's spread it all out. And then let me fill that in. Nice and puffy. And this will dry up and you can touch it and it's like thicker. It'll have some texture to it. That was a big yellow patch, so I'm going to make a big yellow sunshine. And you guys can draw whatever you like to draw with this one. Alright, so I got my sunshine filled in. I'm going to get some big lines coming out there, just to make it fun. So yeah, if you don't know what to draw, you can pick up a coloring book, try to fill that in. Look up some ideas online. But it's almost summertime, it's getting to be June. So if you guys want to draw something summery, that's why I picked my sun. It's getting hot outside. Feels like summer already. So you guys could draw a pool, draw the beach, sunshine, maybe some flowers since it is spring still. Anything you like to draw. Alright, so here's my puffy paint. It's already kind of drying, but you can mix it all together. And here's my finished product. If I leave it for probably about an hour, then it's going to dry and you can touch it and it's pretty fun to touch, get some textures in there. Alright, so this one's a pretty simple one and you can do a lot of things with it. So it's just a technique, a different kind of way to paint. So it's a little bit fun to practice with and play with. So I hope you guys have a good time with this one and draw some great things. Let me know if you've made anything, put something in the comments. I'd love to see it. Thanks for coming. Bye!